this is something I was personally involved in. Ref will probably bring me up, is my guess. Not sure, but I was personally involved in this entire BS. This Twitter feed crashes out over VTubers supporting Men's Health Awareness Month. Or maybe it's actually multiple ones. Twitter freaks crash out. Let's see what Ref has to say. By the way, Ref followed me recently on Twitter. Yeah, so that happened. Hi, Ref, if you see this, I guess. Either way, let's get to it.
Hey, what's up guys, Ref here. So in case you don't know, June is Men's Health Awareness Month, or also known as Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. This is an event that's been around for over 3 decades at this point, and it seems like every year this event gets more and more popular. And of course, with more popularity and more people posting about this on social media, there's also a bigger spotlight and people who are very upset about people trying to focus on men's mental health in the month of June. We're seeing
no way. That happened? What? Wouldn't happen to me.
This in the VTubing space and in gaming spaces as well, where people are very angry because they believe a focus on men's mental health awareness in the month of June is casting a shadow over Pride Month. Now we'll get into the examples of all that happening in those related scenes, but first I'll give my usual spiel on this topic. To everyone watching this video, I think this month is a great opportunity to check in on the men in your life, to make them feel like they're not invisible, and to make sure they know their mental health matters. Now, to the men watching this, I think there's many great things about being a man and masculine traits and all those things, but there's one very unfortunate thing that's been pervasive throughout society, and that is telling men that their mental health doesn't matter and that they're not supposed to speak about it.
Yeah, just suck it up, man. Why, you wanna cry? What are you, pussy? What are you there? What are you, a woman? You wanna talk about feelings? Bro, that's some pussy-ass shit right there. What? Nah, for real though. It's important to talk about it. And I hate what society has done. That what I just said is the normal state of things.
But it is important to speak about. You got to be your own advocate for yourself. And it's not a one-size-fits-all type solution. There's many resources out there that you can use, whether it's talking to someone or engaging with something or making changes in your life. It's all important to try, even if it's a bit scary, because your mental health matters because, well, you matter. Now, finally, to the women watching this, there's a very small suggestion and a powerful one I can give you for this month. Whether it's your boyfriend, your husband, your father, any man in your life that you care about, you can do a very small gesture, and that is buying them some flowers. This will stun lock them. They will be very happy. It'll make their day.
I was thinking of buying Axon some flowers when I was picking them up from the airplane, but I didn't know where to get flowers, so I didn't. I couldn't do it. Yeah. He's sleeping right now, so I'll see if I can still surprise him with some flowers in a few days. I'll see.
They'll probably remember it for months, if not years. You don't have to give them anything expensive. They won't know the difference anyways. But this is something small that you can do that will make their day. And this has to do with the whole moniker that people say every month or every time Men's Health Awareness Month comes up, where there's a sad fact that most men will never receive flowers until the day of their funeral. And I think that's a very...
Bro, I heard that statement. That one is so sad. Like, to be fair, just receiving flowers anyway, as a woman, as a man, as whatever, has slowly gotten out of favor, right? I think I received flowers once in my life. Just to be fair. But, you know what? Go for it. Like, to bring your fellow homies a flower. You know what? You're allowed to be gay in this month. Kiss your homie.
Sad fact, and something that can be a really nice gesture to do during this month. Okay, so now that we got that and all the fluff out of the way, let's get into the video for today. So, right now in the VTubing scene, there's a lot of people participating in Men's Health Awareness Month, including people like this raising money for related causes. That's really great. And you have this post from Banana Juju, who we've talked about like 3 times.
Oh my god. Sorry. Holy shit, choking on my own spit, man. Jesus Christ. Real talk, if anyone gave me flowers, I would send them for a mental health check. No! Careful, kids, I'm fine. Either way. We have talked about Banana Juju a handful of times. I don't think I really covered her on the YouTube channel. Have I? I don't remember, honestly. I don't remember. We follow each other over on Twitch. We're friends on Discord. I rated her. I don't remember she rated me. I think she did. You did with the AI art stuff. Well, yeah, I did talk about the AI art stuff, right? But it wasn't coming from a place of maliciousness or anything. But, like, of a place of, what was it? Of trying to, like, telling her why people dislike AI art in the VTubing scene. Right? And I reached out to her on Discord about that, and she got back to me about it too, and she said she'd love to have a conversation about it too. So, like, literally, there's no blood between us. We get along. So any people who got upset at me about talking about the AI stuff, you're an idiot. Because Banana Juju and me are fine. Like, literally, we are fine. Like, there's no hate. She doesn't dislike me or anything. So, yeah. With that out of the way, let's get into this.
In the last 2 months, because people love to try to cancel her, and they're doing it once again with this post that I think is a really nice one, talking about Men's Mental Health Month, where she says, to all the men out there, wherever you are, whatever you are doing right now, take care of yourselves. You guys do not have the same outlets or support like other groups for your problems, and to this day, society still has a lot of work to do when it comes to this. Statistics paint a clear picture here. You guys are taking the constant hits while staying quiet, so grab your loved one or a friend and tell them what you have on your mind and what kind of problems you might go through. There's nothing weak about that, and it takes the load off of your shoulders. I always have to remind my hubby about that. I am thinking of all of you hard workers / family men / strong supporters for our female craziness and backbone of society. Take care. I am thinking of you, and I love you guys. So a very nice post. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, this is Twitter.
What could possibly happen? What? And you're doxxed. And you have a cycle at your fucking neck for 3 months plus. What could possibly happen?
And people are insane. So you had this quote right here. I'll point this one out first, saying, is there a point to this month's theme other than women just collecting sympathy points?
Yeah, it's to be actually supporting men. To actually normalize supporting men. Which I've been trying to do, more or less, right? Like, I'm not, like, on a constant brigade for it, but I do advocate for it. I do try to bring awareness for it. To, like, talk about it. That it's normal as a man to be seen, to have mental health issues.
Dude, you really can't do anything on Twitter without upsetting people like this. This gives, like, really strong male feminist energy right here, where they're like, yeah, those evil men, boo, down with them. And while they're...
Also, I'm gonna say it. Even if it is a grift, quote unquote, right? Even if some people are just doing it for the public eye, to appear better, the message is still a good one. The message is still a good one, right? Now, if the person actually hates men and is saying, support men, then fuck him, right? Like, nah, that's a grift then. Then fuck off bullshit. But otherwise, you know, who cares otherwise? It's only sympathy points if usually they're bashing on men. Yeah, exactly, that's what I mean, right? Hadn't seen my brother in 6 weeks, randomly showed up with his Switch 2 yesterday because he got one. We just played Mario Kart for hours and talked. It was awesome. Oh, that is so sweet, man. Like, literally, that is so sweet. Like, you don't need to wait for a woman, for a woman to show you that men's mental health is important. But literally, just guys, you guys can support each other too. You don't need us women to tell you that you guys have mental health issues. Which, obviously, it's good that my women are speaking out about it, yes. Because it gives it, I don't know, more credibility, because a lot of times women are just fucking hating on men. But, yeah. Just support each other. Kiss a homie.
Doing it, they're like, shut up, women, you're not allowed to talk about this. It's very pathetic to see, but there was this one right here that got a lot of attention from another VTuber.
Here we go.
Saying, babe, a new based VTuber grift just dropped.
Oh, I can't wait to dig into this one. Let's go.
Again, people on Twitter not knowing what grift means whatsoever, implying that Banana Juju is lying about this. She doesn't actually care about men's mental health, and that she's doing this for some sort of a profit. That's what a grift would be. But now, basically, everything on Twitter is a grift. Caring about men's mental health, that's a grift. Breathing makes you a breath grifter at this point. Very weird stuff, and people would go after this person. This is obviously a very stupid thing to say. And responding to the criticism, they said this: I thought June was all about pretending to care about gay people, but I guess that's out of fashion now. It's just a shitpost. Don't overthink it.
This guy, this POS, right? He only put this here so people wouldn't come at him. He only put it there so people wouldn't come at him. And at the end, he kept saying, it's just a joke. It's just a joke, bro. It's just a joke. They all got offended. It's just a joke. It's written right there. It's a shitpost. No. You fucked around and found out. Either way, there's more to it, but let's keep going.
I was just pretending to be stupid. Yeah, I don't buy it. I look at the replies and what they're showing here too, and clearly this person really is angry about this and thinks it's some sort of a grift when people say it, and they just got caught looking stupid, and now they're trying to backpedal and say this is all a joke. But this is the examples they're providing here that make absolutely no sense. Beginning with this post from Kitsu, where she's saying she's trying to look into a charity that deals with men's mental health. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, in the year 2025, grifting is when charity.
Giving money is a grift! Giving money is a grift, chat. The kid's deception. Put it scream, Mom, I'm on the telly! Is he against or with you? He's against me. Not Ref, like the other guy. The other guy is against me. The other guy is saying I'm grifting.
Make it make sense, please. But there's other examples from Rosie here, a very nice post she made, and some other VTubers as well. Nice.
Rosie had about like 1 or 2 fuck yes people in her post. I think the more traction it gained, the more fuck yes people she had there. But that's usually how it goes, right?
Examples from Rosie here, a very nice post she made, and some other...
I have seen the creepy one, I think. I haven't seen the
other VTubers as well.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Nice post, but of course they are being besmirched and attacked here for reasons that I can't really comprehend.
Have you decided what charity to support kids? No, not yet. Still looking into it. Like, charity stuff is confusing. There's some fundraiser options. I'm still looking into it, right? Like, I've been stressed with a lot of things, but we got the entire month to work on it in the end. Like, we got the entire month to work on it. Apparently, Rosie talked to Hero Hey, and apparently Hero Hey told her that you could, like, maybe get a video to get fundraising for it. Maybe I can find one there. Like, Twitch, for example, has the options that instead of subbing, you would donate money, right? So the money wouldn't go to me, but to Twitch directly for the charity. they would donate it for the charity. But they don't seem to have a charity in their options that is for men's mental health. At least I couldn't find any. Are you taking suggestions? Vote on the cause. The cause is men's mental health. That's the cause. It's a men's mental health. Preferably in the US, because that's my largest audience. Maybe hold a charity event together. Maybe. Still thinking about all of that. I don't know the ins and outs yet. I can't promise a charity event, but I am trying to figure it out.
And at the end of this thread, calling people grifters over caring about men's mental health awareness, they do the most predictable thing ever, and that's promote themselves. Yep, they share their own Twitch account, hoping to cash in on the...
I didn't even see this one, man. Beer gun, sun is up, I'm going to bed. Some of you are insightful, most of you are retarded. Looking forward to the notives. Thank you all for entertaining me. Expedition 33 stream later. Drop a follow if you have sense of humor or just like to argue.
Outrage.
They are the grifter, legit.
Produced.
This guy. Shit, this guy. So this guy calls me and other grifters. I call him out, even as Mongol covered it on his stream, which he did. I watched that live. Sorry, let me go to the site and let me actually zoom in. So you guys can see. There you go. There you guys go. Asman covered it live. I watched it happen. Okay, Asman talked about this guy right here. So, he's getting called out. He tags me at Kitsunero. Not your people, but because of your repost yesterday, and everything since this blew way out of proportion. Just got mass reported by another VTuber and they're psychopaths. Man's mental health law, thanks dipshit. I have to stream on shit as YouTube for a bit. I was legit watching. Wait, let me move this one. There you go. I was legit watching when it happened. I don't know if it was mass reporting or not, but I do know based on what was said. I'm not surprised you got banned. The language you were using throughout the night was definitely extreme. Extreme being, I said the F slur, talking about the rightoids posters who were sending F memes. I looked at my reason. It's 7 days for slurs, cause I said that one explaining what some people were calling me. I have to disagree. Yes, I did hear you saying those in regards to the meme server, even with your chat. You were saying some wild stuff, even to that grey wave person who was just trying to have a conversation with you to explain why what you said might be taken poorly. What did I say? Bolts in your court. Essentially the same stuff as you were with the memes. I recall you calling them those kind of stuff when you were having that debate over semantics about the word woke and saying that they were the same as the people sending you those memes. So, he said slurs on stream and got banned. And is complaining about it because he got mass reported. First of all, according to that person, right, who was watching him, he was talking vile about me and others, apparently. And even if he didn't, even if he just said, like, quoted the F slur, he still said the word on stream, which you cannot do. It gets you banned. So you are dumb either way. You cannot say the hard R just as a quote on Twitch. It will get you banned even if you just say it as a quote. Use your fucking brain. So, other way, he kept tagging me. Actually, this is all because Kitsunero, the VT, decided to repost my response to Juju when she replied hours later. Had she not, it would have just been gone into the Twitter void where it belonged. Juju is the only innocent person here, honestly. Personal accountability. 0. And he kept tagging me. Think, Mark, think. Bro, stop tagging me. Also, it's crazy how you keep crying. It's because I reposted your post. But you know what? If your post wasn't shit to begin with, you wouldn't have faced any backlash. Take accountability instead of crying. You deserved your ban. You said slurs on stream. Yes, I've blocked him now. Like, Jesus Christ, this is the same kind of shit when League players cry jungle diff, but they are 07. Sorry for the League comparison there. He then posts this about me. He literally starts name-calling. Because he screenshotted my post right here, right? This is not the behavior of someone who cares about mental health. Gonna get her Sims on my ass again, lol. What a fucking is what he says to me. Which isn't a slur, so I can just say that. Although, it does get demonetized over on YouTube, so KoAlan, please do censor that. But it doesn't get you banned. So still no accountability. Still blaming others. Now he's flinging out insults too. Oh boy. How hard is it to say my bad, I messed up instead of crying it was his joke after the fact? Also using the shit of me supporting men's mental health is slimy. You think you can keep throwing shit at me and take no repercussions because I'm speaking out for men's mental health? Again, personal accountability. Me supporting men's health doesn't absolve you of being a shithead towards me. Yeah. That's it. He kept blaming me. He also had posted on Twitter a post that is now removed because it did violate Twitter's stuff. He said he hoped everyone would game end themselves in Minecraft, but he literally said it in the Game Award version. And he said in Minecraft. He added the words in Minecraft and he thought he could get away with that. Like, how dumb are you? Either way, that one got removed. Yeah, he's a little shithead. No accountability whatsoever. It's just tiring. Tiring how many shitheads there are.
And if they're going to self-promote, well, guess what? I'm going to do the same. Just in time for today, you can use code REV30 to get 30...
Did I advertise myself too? Code Kitsunero, tap. Wee woo wee woo. Okay, I'm sorry.
30% off your total advanced GG order. Use
that. Was more bigger? Yeah, well, what do you want from me? What am I supposed to do? What do you want? My bad.
Link in the pinned comment to get here. There is something very exciting to share with you guys. A limited time summer apparel line right here. And I gotta tell you, absolute bangers.
That is really cool.
Cool designs.
That is actually really cool.
Very high quality. I've had their merch before. Very good stuff. You can see the very many different options, including t-shirts as well as shorts, and also these handbags, these duffel bags. And I'll just make this very clear. The only thing
here, by the way, new line just dropped while we edit. New, literally hot out of the oven. Gamer subs drop. Here you go. New gamer subs dropped. Literally just went live. Code Kitsunero for 10% off. This also comes as a waifu cup. Suck my ass.
Rev30 code doesn't work on is the duffel bags. That's it. Everything else, the 30% code will get you 30% off on your order. But yes, you have this apparel line, and I will say, if we sell enough apparel on this line using my code, we will have some special Rev apparel coming very soon. So every little bit of support on this helps greatly. And also, if you just want the regular Advanced GG flavor jars, you can use this tab right here and use code REV30 to also get 30% off of all of these various flavor jars. Big hit with all of you guys, especially the new peach rings. You guys really seem to like that. Yeah, so that is what's going on with the latest campaign with Advanced GG. I will put, again, a link in the pinned comment. And also, make sure to use code REV30, get 30% off your total order. And let's get a lot of sales and make sure we get a new Rev apparel line for this summer.
Nice. Maybe GamerSub should come out with promotions where they eat the cost of tariffs for certain orders so people could avoid the price hikes for a limited time, as America got cut after having an advantage over the rest. They do that when free shipping is on. Then they cover the tariffs too, if I'm not mistaken. Like, you don't have to pay for import fees at all then. You just pay for the product on free shipping codes, which is every now and then, right?
Okay. So going back to some other tweets here, there was a very bizarre moment in the gaming scene. A twist many people like myself did not see coming. Rainbow Six Siege and Ubisoft
I'm gonna call this
made a
W,
post
by the way.
that will flabbergast you. They say this: it's okay to take off the mask. Strength and vulnerability are not mutually exclusive. June is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. We'd like to encourage you to reach out to your friends, ask them how they're doing, pick up a game together, look out for one another. You matter.
And I would like to believe that maybe I contributed to this like 1% somehow, somewhere, by bringing more awareness to mental health for men, right? Like, not just now, but like over all, like in the past year. I would like to believe that I am doing a little bit of change in the world, that I have a little bit of positive impact. I would like to believe that.
This artwork right here. I'm flabbergasted, like I said. Everyone would have expected Ubisoft and Rainbow Six Siege to do what they do every year on June 1st, and that is put the pride flags in their bios and in their profile pictures, but they didn't do that this year, along with a lot of other companies. I think there's a message being sent about virtue signaling, companies virtue signaling about this sort of stuff. But Rainbow Six Siege coming out and supporting.
It's crazy. If you haven't seen the Asmon clips about it too, like, so many companies aren't advertising Pride this month because people have come to realize that that is a grift for them. In, like, the truest meaning of grift.
Men's Mental Health Awareness Month.
It's all just pandering, yeah.
You know what? Ubisoft and these accounts have made a lot of mistakes. But I will give them credit where credit is due. I think they hired someone new for their social media campaign here. And they said, instead of appealing to activists on Twitter who don't buy our games anyways, let's appeal to our actual target audience here. Men who are the people playing Rainbow Six Siege, largely, of course. Not exclusively, but largely. And the comments are very positive. Rare Ubisoft W. Well done. Ubisoft, is that really you? Did we accidentally walk into a different timeline? But of course, we also have this person saying it's Pride Month, which is an odd thing. It's a sentiment I've seen on a lot of posts about Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, where basically they say you have to support both of these things or you're a bigot, right? And they also try to say that like Pride Month came first, therefore you can't celebrate Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, which is just factually not true. Men's Mental Health Awareness Month was created in 1994, and Pride Month was in 1999. Then you think about other holidays like Trans Visibility Day, which is a recent one that happened.
When I looked into it, something about Pride was that apparently the roots were in 1970-something. I don't know how correct that is, right? Because I'm not that deep into the lore, and I'll be honest, I don't care that deep about the lore, about when and why and all of that stuff. But like, that it started in 1970-something, but then it became the actual Pride Month in 1999, I believe. Which I don't know why there's like a big jump of 20 years there either. So, I don't know. I think having a whole month for something is kind of dumb, but I think so too, actually. I do agree.
On Easter. Like, do they really want this logic of claiming whatever comes first is what should be celebrated? It kind of backfires on them pretty badly, but there's some other comments this person saying in response to the previous user saying it's actually Veterans Month. They say, F them veterans. Is this Krogan's secret accounters?
Ooh, the shade! No, not the shade! Oh my god!
Something like very mask-off moment, but then again, this person doesn't seem like a very happy individual. Another person said, I'm proud to be a straight white male. Are you saying I don't matter? And they say, yes.
Oh my god.
This is precisely why we need Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. It's because of people like this who want to denigrate you because you're a man. Simply because you're a man. But there's other comments feeling very betrayed thanks to this move by Rainbow Six Siege on Twitter. This person in quote says, June is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, end quote. We are not even worth
thank you for the Gamma Subs purchase.
As free money anymore. Oh my effing god.
Which one is it? Do you want to get pandered to or not? Do you hate the companies pander to you and only want to make money off you or not? Like, decide.
Yeah, they're realizing the companies didn't actually care about them and all the virtue signaling was just to try to curry favor on social media. A tough break for people like this.
Yeah. FYI, Stonewall Pride celebrates the Stonewall Riots, a turning point in the LGBTQ plus civil rights movement. The riots, which began on June 28, 1969, after a police raid at the Stonewall Inn, a gay bar in New York City. Oh, okay. That's what happened in 1970 then. Okay, got it.
Another one says, in quotes, June is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, end quote. Bro. And posts like this, 49,000 likes. And I'm not surprised because this is Twitter and things like this tend to pop off. But here's another one saying June is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. People who are desperate for attention.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess caring about men's mental health is being desperate for attention.
Yeah, pick me. Pick me, pick me, pick me. I'm a pick me. Yeah, it's all the grift chat. Woo! I hate these people.
Oh, okay. Interesting. This person, this lovely individual says, men aren't lonely enough.
Bro, what?
And another person says, we'd probably be better off if the average Siege player game-ended themselves.
Excuse you, what?
Ladies and gentlemen, these are the normal people. And again, the reason why we need things like Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, that's pretty much going to do it for this video. It's obviously pretty disturbing to see how angry and how politicized people treat something as simple as caring about men's mental health. But unfortunately, this is Twitter. But I will say, as I hinted at earlier in this video, seeing the amount of people participating in this, in the VTubing scene, in the gaming scene, and all across social media, there's more now than ever, which is an amazing thing. Okay, it's really cool to see. And
it is.
Despite
it's awesome how many more people are speaking up about it.
People trying to throw a hissy fit over this, you should be very encouraged, anyone watching this video, to see a campaign like this getting more and more supports and people trying to back this because they think this is an important issue. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. As always, feel free to share your thoughts about today's topics in the comment section down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.